is running.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi, Cousin Dave.
This is Jay. What's up?
We decided like a few weeks ago that we're gonna try and live on a boat and maybe do the Great American Loop once we get comfortable doing that. We just thought you might be a great person to talk to for tips and tricks.
Oh, heck yeah.
I mean, obviously we haven't bought the boat yet too, so like, I don't know, we're just really excited to have such a lovely resource so close in the family.
Well, having lived part-time on a boat for 6 years, I get it.
Hi. No, it's not. It's recording.
I know, I thought it was a photo. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Oh. We'll start again. Heyo.
Hi.
We're going down to Kentucky to look at a boat. First time both of us are getting feet on a boat, and we're going to see if we like it.
It's about 10 a.m. and we are meeting these boat owners this afternoon in Kentucky.
2 hours away.
2 hours away. Let's have a quick coffee pit stop.
Oh.
Not yet though, there's a red light.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, it's not my fault you're stressed.
Okay.
I didn't hit anything.
Love you. I need to start writing down all the questions I have, but
Questions you have for the boat owners?
boat, yeah.
Yeah, it's been owned by the same family for a while, and we are meeting the parents of the boat owners today. And so it's just really cool to talk to these folks about their experience with it.
And they have gone on the loop before.
So probably next fall 2024, we're going to take off on the loop. And it doesn't hurt to talk to people who have actually done it, rather than just reading books and looking at the internet.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll go from there.
There it is. That's it.
I'm going to have to eventually forget this thing.
So we just went to look at our first boat, and I thought it was a pretty successful trip. We're learning a lot, we're processing a lot, so we're not yet at the point where we're ready to make decisions about anything other than deciding that we're gonna go to a Mexican restaurant and have margaritas. And once we do that, we don't make any decisions. That's how it works.
Yep, we enjoyed it. It looked really good, but it was just really exciting for both of us to step foot on a boat, get on the top deck, feel it move, because I was thinking about that when I was up there. I don't know if you were.
That it was wiggling.
Yeah.
I was more surprised about that, but I think more because all three of us stood on it at the same time, so the boat then started kind of wiggling, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna wiggle, Caitlin.
Yep.
After seeing that boat in November, we turned our focus to selling the house, and once we sold the house, we headed up to Michigan for a week-long stay at an Airbnb.
We went up to St. Joe's, which is about 20 minutes from where we were staying in Birchwood, went to go see two different boats. One, it was just way too big for us, I think, and a little bit out of our price range. Now, the second boat was Silver Linings.
I don't know, but it was already sold.
And it was only the third boat that we've ever seen so far together. And the warehouse was just stock full of boats, just as far as the eye could see. And we had lunch at a taco place, Kingfish Tacos. It was really nice, gluten-free. The drink that I had was absolutely wonderful. Caitlin had what did you have?
A guava kolsch.
Guava kolsch, that's right.
So after we closed on our house, we stayed here in this Airbnb for about a week. Now we are packing up all of our stuff and we are heading down to Brown County in Indiana, and we're going to stay there for 3 weeks while we boat search. Okay, so we are about to arrive in Brown County, which is one of our fave places to go, and kind of the only place we've vacationed in the last like 5 years just because of life and circumstances. Our favorite place is called
Bear Wallow.
Bear Wallow Distillery, and they've got yummy beverages. And weirdly enough, one of our first like weekends away together was here in Brown County, and we stumbled upon this distillery when we were just taking Phil's Jeep around.
So after doing some fun things in Nashville, it was time to get back to business and really dive deep into the boat search. It can be challenging looking for something everywhere. You're not going to find it. So we narrowed down our search to specific cities, and with the 30 boats that Phil found in those cities, we narrowed that down to 10. Then Phil called those 10 boat owners, and one was available to see us in Sandusky, Ohio. So we hit the road.
Hi, we're on our way to Sandusky. We're gonna go look at some boats. Phil's exhausted. We've been driving for like 3 hours. We just got off the phone with my uncle and he gave us lots of tips and tricks on boat buying.
I had a few questions regarding diesel or gas. Knowing I wanted diesel, but like everything else is good and bad. Then one engine versus two, and he's like, well, once you get over 25 feet, we're going to have 2 engines. But he also gave us the steps of, if we do like a boat, what are the next things that need to happen? We're looking at 1 here and then probably 2 in Detroit tomorrow. Then, yeah, we'll just go from there.
Good morning. We are getting ready to look at a boat.
Yep.
Literally, like, Michigan? Is that the one?
No, like Erie.
In Ohio.
The one you grew up right next to.
Right, the one I grew up right next to. Lake Erie's right over there. We're gonna go see, it's called a Trojan boat. It's 40 feet. The only thing about this one is that it's a gas engine and not diesel, but we're really freaking excited. And the whole fam is going. Gonzo will stay in the car, but the whole fam is going. The intention this morning, or today and tomorrow, was to look at 6 boats, but right now we've got 1.5 scheduled. And it's gonna be okay. Because the thing is, we only need 1 boat. Ideally, we'll have a few options to choose from, but hey, if it's one, it's one. It is 7:30 and we're seeing the boat at 8. It's about 7 minutes away, so we're gonna take Gonzo out for a little stroll so he can go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna look at this boat. Ideally, there will be another boat we're looking at this afternoon in the Detroit area, but that's all very TBD, and we'll find out midday. And this is just getting us used to the spontaneity of boat life. Oh, yum. All right, wish us luck.
You want to start?
Ah!
I guess she does.
Okay, so we just looked at a boat. It was our 4th boat that we looked at. I was feeling really good about it before we looked at it, and I'm still feeling really good about it. How do you feel?
I feel really good. One, I think the guy really took care of it.
Oh God, yeah, he loved that boat, and I do think he would basically be that boat's grandpa.
Yeah, and it seems like he became friends with the owner that he bought it from,
Or like somebody,
or the captain that drove it down. But
Yeah.
regardless, he became friends with him, and he's the one that taught him everything about boating because that was his first boat. I really like the bow thruster.
yes.
Which pretty much moves the front of the boat either way when you're trying
It's
to dock,
lateral movement.
which is going to help tremendously when
It looked like a freaking video game.
it has plenty of space. It has a queen size bed. a few things that I think we wouldn't be able to have money to like do any kind of upgrades that we would want.
I don't think it needs it.
But there's really not a lot that needs it, except for like the screens to go around for Bubby.
Yeah. Right. We need nets so Gonzo doesn't fall off the boat.
Yeah. So much space, so much storage, so much like ability for, although we love each other, for us to have some space.
We love each other because we get space.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, we're so excited.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, here's where we break your heart. We loved that boat, sure, but there was another potential buyer. We saw the boat at 8, this buyer saw the boat at 10, and so by the time we called at 1 p.m., the boat was under contract. So back to the drawing board.
Because we have a couple choices.
I also want to know. I want you to give me the choices. I also want to know what is in your head about the boat buying.
I feel good about kind of around where we stayed the last time, in terms of the available Airbnbs for April, and also the boats available.
Okay, so you
because
do
Chicago
feel like
is
Chicago has plenty.
Chicago's right there. You got